From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Game number 3 of this new season between the Worcester Red Sox and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Railriders.
Davy Garcia, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, but we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Now a flare out toward right center. Odor settles under it, and there's one gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So now to the plate, Josh Tobias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
And that's the second out. Now at the plate is Danny Santana. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, as we watch this, I have to just shake my head. Looks like a good throw, but the first baseman just drops it. I guess that big glove isn't big enough, huh?
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner's back. That'll bring up Bobby Dalbeck as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. cut the walks down, and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitch.
And now, Andrew Velasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Here's Jay Bruce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home, and that's outside. He lost in ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. On the run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Down the left field line and deep.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Into the box, Josh Ockman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Josh Ockman.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Ties him up inside with a good fastball.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate now, Johan Mieses. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The left fielder, Cesar Puello.
Cesar Puello next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging strike on the breaking ball. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Brett Netzer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Next, it'll be Brett Netzer, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Here's Ronaldo now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Andujar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
He's set, and the pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. A man at third with one away. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping up as the shortstop, Andrew Velasquez. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
2 out, nobody on. Got him. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. Scranton leads it 2-0. Now at the plate, Ronaldo Hernandez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Now the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So stepping in is Jairo Munoz. He flied out leading off the ball game. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
1 out, nobody on. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Josh Tobias, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And stepping in, Danny Santana. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as we are all knotted up at 2.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dalbeck. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Popped up. Chirinos is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first
Now
out.
batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the AB on its way. And that misses, ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Robinson Chirinos.
Ready now is Robinson Chirinos. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Behind 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Ockamy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Next, it'll be Johan Mieses. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's okay.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Higashioka is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Cesar Puello.
Next, here is Cesar Puello. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now a pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
Misses again, ball 3. Brett Netzer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
To the plate now, Brett Netzer. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Grounded to the right, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
In now, Ronaldo Hernandez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading
And
up
standing in is the
Railriders,
DH, Derek
the
Dietrich.
designated hitter, Derek Dietrich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate now is Miguel Andujar, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Popped him up. Munoz is camped under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Ronaldo.
And now in the box, Ronaldo. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
0-1 the count. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is hit high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Ronaldo. First home run of the campaign for him as they have taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now back,
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jairo Munoz. First pitch on its way. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes, Miguel.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box now, Josh Tobias, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Higashioka over to his right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready to take his hacks again. Danny Santana lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey!
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and up to bat next. It'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
The catcher, Kyle.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting, number 70.
And now here is Andrew Velasquez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
That pitch is out.
A ball and no strikes. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Adios, pelota. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they push the lead to 4-2.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce.
Right fielder, Jay.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 4-2. Zach Britton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bobby Dalbeck. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Ball 2.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
Into the box, Josh Ockamy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. There's ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Johan Mieses.
Stepping in next, Johan Mieses popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Akemi leads off first with 1 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter, the left fielder, Cesar Puello.
Up next, Cesar Puello singled in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Brett Netzer would be next. 3-0 pitch. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit.
Now
he just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Striding in is Brett Netzer. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Phillips Valdez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 71, Phillips Valdez.
Stepping in once again is Robinson Chirinos, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
The first baseman, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Derek Dietrich. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Scranton leads it 4-2. Nick Goody is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Nick Goody.
So now here is Ronaldo Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Ronaldo Hernandez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Set with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Jairo Munoz. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Now back, the third baseman, Josh.
Into the box now, Josh Tobias. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. 0-1 count and the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next up is Danny Santana. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Bruce. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbeck.
So next to hit is Bobby Dalbeck. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Tobias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get back in safely. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. Scranton leads it 4-3. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Second baseman, Rougned.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now the pitch. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Next to hit, Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Now the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Now here it comes.
That's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-0 pitch. And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So next to bat will be Kyle Higashioka. First offering.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-0 home. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Scranton leads it 4-3. Brooks Kriske will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 82, Brooks Kriske.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Josh Ockamy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Ockamy.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Inside, ball
Crowds
1.
him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, nope, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lays off ball four, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So now into the box is Johan Mieses. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
(4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung out and missed for strike one. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Cesar Puello, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. And now the first pitch. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Outside, that's
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Akami, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Brett Netzer, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 out with the man at first. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
down 1-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Hector Rondon is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Andrew Velasquez.
Number 70.
Rondon's ready. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Rondon offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And that one yanked just foul. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Jay Bruce, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Hicks.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home.
Too high.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to dig in, Derek Dietrich. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 offering.
Well, 1-1.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
Down at 3-1.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-1. And it's fouled away. Bruce at second. Chirinos at first. 2 out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw. Got him. And they get out of it as the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. Scranton leads it 4-3. Tyler Lyons comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
58, Tyler Lyons.
Now to the plate, here is Ronaldo Hernandez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way. is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
And the 2-1. 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the attack. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Jairo Munoz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fastball well outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a ground ball to third. Andujar brings it in on the first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The third baseman, Tobias.
Next to stand in is Josh Tobias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Down the third baseline. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first, and he can't come up with it.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, inside.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Line down the left field line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Scranton Wilkes-Barre Railriders took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Davy Garcia earns his first win of the season. Tyler Lyons hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Railriders, 4 runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.